Hey guys, welcome to another video or vlog, and today we're going to talk a little about how to get through conflicting information. While we're doing that, we're just going to go down to CK Fish World and get some stuff. So that's us. Let's go. Okay, so I get this a lot, and a lot of people are always telling me this, that there's so much conflicting information out there on the internet, they're not sure which is right, which is wrong. And most of the time, and I must say this from my point of view, alright, it's not saying I'm right or wrong, is that I'd say about 95% of the stuff out there is right. But you might say, why, if everything's conflicting, it's right? It's simple as this. When we do aquariums and we set up a tank, it is going to be completely different than how you would set up a tank. If I set up a tank and you try to copy exactly how I've set up my tank, doesn't mean it's going to be exactly the same thing. So everything I'm telling you that I experienced with that one tank, you might not get the same results. Basically because, the water parameters could be wrong. Your temperature is different of where you're storing your tank versus where I'm storing my tank. Everything has a bearing on how a tank is set up. Barring from the basics of actual physics and science, everything else in the aquarium hobby becomes a guessing game because you're trying to replicate nature or whatever inside your home. So it's going to be completely different. A lot of new information is going to keep coming up, and you're going to start learning more about new things that you never thought was possible. Whoa, car almost hit me. That's LA driving. That's what you get. But anyways, so the big question is well, how do you differentiate which information is which? Okay, and there's a very easy solution to this. First of all, I say 95% of it's right. 5%, the 5%, let's put that just aside. 5% of those wannabe know-it-alls who is putting a video on YouTube and have no freaking clue what they're talking about and just babbling stupid information or regurgitating information that they heard elsewhere, but have no actual facts or experience to back it up. Okay, so that's the 5%. You're going to get those people. So let's bar those out. Those people are insignificant. We don't have to worry about them. They're like a very minority part of this whole hobby. The 95% that's giving you information, that understands what they're doing, are people that actually is sharing their experience based on what they've done, either over the years, the last few months, or however long it is. The solution is kind of easy. First, what you have to do is just find that person that you understand, follow, whatever they're teaching you or how they're teaching you, you're understanding it. That is the most important part of this whole thing about starting aquariums or anything in life, is that you're understanding what that person is teaching you. Not that you're learning to know the information, but you're actually understanding the information. There's two differences: knowing information and understanding the information. Okay, so you pick that somebody. Either it's a YouTube channel, someone's blog, a company, a worker that's actually blogging, that you understand how they're teaching their stuff. So pick that one person and go with it. That's your team, basically. And then from there, you're going to disseminate any information that comes in. You might hear this information from somebody else and you say, well, you know what, Joey said this. You're totally conflicting what Joey's saying. Okay, and right there, and this is what most people do, they shut off. That's where they shut off. They say, yeah, well, Joey's right. He's my main guy. I'm following him. This other guy is wrong. You just basically guaranteed yourself that you're not going to grow in this hobby. You basically guaranteed yourself that you're not going to even get better in this hobby because you just cut yourself off from learning possibly some new technique that will work for you. So the proper thing really to do is say, well, Joey said this. It's conflicting. And you say this, but I want to know why you think it's this way. All right, and let that person, or find out more about why this person said this, or do research and understand it. And you might possibly find out that one, Joey or me or whoever you're following might have been wrong, Or two, they just found a better way to do it. Or rather, they found a better way to do it that's actually suitable for you. My better way isn't always your better way. I could only introduce you to that better way in hopes that it's going to be a better way for you. I hope that's making any sense to you. So that's basically what I'm saying. This is how I, filter out the noise on the internet about certain information. A lot of times, especially, since I'm doing a YouTube channel, I'm talking to all these other YouTubers that do the same thing, like Plantex or whatever. Like, I was talking to Mike from Aqua Pros, and I would be saying, well, that's interesting. I never knew that. Please tell me more. And that's when it opens up my mind saying, well, you know what? I'm going to try it this way. Maybe he's right. And most of the time, or a lot of times, some of the times it doesn't, but some of the times it actually works. So I'll go with it. So what I'm saying is the biggest thing is to assimilate all the information, not to block everything that's coming your way, but actually to filter all that information out to make it understandable to you.
No, I'm here at the mall eating mall food because the people I'm supposed to meet up with, Ryan and Shane, bailed on me. Okay, that's enough of a guilt trip. But anyways, what I was saying is, like, for example, I'm trying to get back into doing reefs again. I haven't done them in 20 years, so I had to research everything. So I went and looked up all these channels, all these articles, and had to find my go-to person, the person that I'm going to follow mainly. And that person ended up being Inappropriate Reefer, mainly because the way he did things, I understood. The way he explained things, I understood. When I IM'd him some messages, he explained it just right. And it became a really cool relationship because when he had questions about planet tanks, he would, go and ask me. So he became my main guy. And from there, I branched out and looked at other information to see how it confirms or disconfirms his information and figure out why. Why did it work for this other guy and not for him and stuff like that? So you take this information and you find out what works best and make it work for you.
So let's talk about the 5% that I mentioned about earlier. Right? You want to steer clear of those guys because when you watch video, you read an article or whatever, if someone admits that they know everything, that they're right and everyone else is wrong, that's when I shut it off, or that's when I navigate to another article. There's a difference between confidence and being a know-it-all. Some people are just, hey, I know it all, this person's wrong or whatever. It's most likely that they've never grown enough to actually teach everyone. People who know do. People who understand teaches.
Okay, we're here. Roll local fish store glorious montage.
I had an idea for a tank. I was supposed to meet with Ryan to buy his UNS tank that he had, an extra one. I think it was the 5N. And I'll buy it off him for 50. He was getting it for me, but I was looking at some of this. Obviously, not brand name, or maybe it is Aqua Japan. For this tank, it's only $40, and that looks like to be maybe 5 gallons. And yeah, it's for a project, but that one looks like 4 gallons right there. So maybe I'll go with that. Okay, Rolling Numb and Seed, I showed you CK Fish World before. Check out those other videos, but I decided to just pick up some stuff. That's the reason why. I was supposed to come out with the guys, but they bailed on me, as I've mentioned before. But look what we got. I basically got that Aqua Japan tank. So I don't know what I'm going to do with the UNS that Ryan was going to send me. But sometimes, you just got to go with your wallet, right? But we got hair grass that's for this little tank's project. I got 2 of these tissue cultures. Then I got 3 pandas and 3 pom-pom crabs just to accommodate the tank of the other ones I got.
last week. See, I want to put more crabs in there. Maybe I'll be able to see them more. I've seen a couple, but yeah. Anyways, moving on. So I guess, in summary, find that one person that's going to really help you understand what you're looking for, and just go with that. There's a lot of information out there. Pick one thing and go with it, right? And start there. That's the easiest way that I can actually advise about where to start, especially in this day and age where there's tons of information out there about aquariums and stuff. So yeah, remember guys, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll be doing this little project here that I was planning on, as well as aquarium, or rather aquascape gallery that I was planning to do, hitting that 120 first. Planet Discus tank, so be sure you subscribe so you'll get videos on that, and remember, hit that like button if you like this video. Yeah, I love you guys. I will see you guys out there. Bye.